Everyone, we have a lot of breaking news to get to. First tonight, a deadly local street corner is again the scene of brutal violence.
2 people have been shot at 13th and Wheeler in Covington, just like Saturday when a father and daughter were shot in a stopped car. The daughter died. Brad Underwood joins us live tonight with the very latest on the continuing violence. Brad?
Well, good evening, Rob. Within the last 5 minutes, we have learned that one of the 2 shooting victims in tonight's shooting has died after being shot earlier tonight. You mentioned 13 in Wheeler. That's where 2 men were found shot tonight, the exact same intersection where over the weekend Lazuri Collins was shot and killed, a mother of 3. She was inside her car when that shooting happened. This was a very busy, a very active scene tonight as police had several intersections of 13th blocked off from Wheeler as you move closer into Covington. Here's what we do know from police. They are telling us that this started as some kind of an argument. That argument escalated into a fight. That's when 911 was called, and as officers were responding to that fight, that is when the shooting took place. Again, you mentioning a very violent few days here in Covington now. According to the assistant police chief, it is unclear if this shooting is at all related to the shooting over the weekend, if it's retaliation or if this is just a coincidence that these 2 shootings happen to take place on the exact same corner in Covington. The assistant police chief, Rob Nader, is calling for witnesses, citizens, people in the neighborhood to speak up and tell them what they know or what they saw.
It's another tragic night following just a couple days ago with another tragic shooting. We are desperately asking our community for help and for information on this shooting. Right now it's in the early stage. Both were transported to the hospital. We don't know the nature of the wounds or how bad they are. Again, we're just asking our community to help us out here and give us some information.
Well, of course, we do now know the nature of at least one of the injuries, fatally wounded in that shooting. 2 men shot. Their names have not been released as the police are still trying to notify family members of this shooting, this fatal shooting. And as far as suspects go, the assistant chief telling us earlier they don't have any suspects. They're not looking for anyone, but he wouldn't tell us if the 2 men shot each other. So again, very early in this investigation, still trying to find out details, but 2 people shot and 1 has died from his injuries. Reporting live tonight in Covington, Brad Underwood, Local 12 News. Rob?
Brad, thanks very much. We'll bring you any new information during this broadcast online and on Good Morning Cincinnati, of course. And for breaking news anytime, you can download the updated Local 12 News app for your iPhone or Android.